Hi, I'm Suzanne Garrigues, and almost to the day, 1 year ago, I met Dr. V. And we made a plan, because I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, to begin treatment. So the last video I did, which explained what I had been going through, was 6 months ago. So today it's almost 1 year since I met Dr. V and began my treatment. And right now I am thrilled to say that I'm entering phase 3, which is the dendritic vaccine that will be made in Greece for my particular cancer and will be given in 3 separate infusions, each one 21 days apart. And the reason I got here at this point was because Dr. von Schaefer, after I had my cancer, my chemotherapy, began to build up my systems. And the 3 systems that are always impacted by chemo are inflation, viruses, and your immune system. So finally, last week, we did the test again, and my immune system was upregulated. And once my immune system was upregulated, the viruses had been depressed, the inflammation had been depressed, so we knew we were just waiting for the immune system. So once that was upregulated, I'm ready to go. So we will draw blood today. It will be sent, the vaccine will be made. And I think in one of the videos that Dr. von Schaefer made, she explains that they're sort of the watchmen. They watch out for irregular cells within the body. The short way of explaining it is that the adjusted dendritic cells will recognize any abnormal cells and, like, kill them. I guess that's the best way to say it. After I finish these 3 infusions of the dendritic, I will have 64 days after that a cancer sod, and we will continue to check to make sure that no aberrant cells have manifested themselves and developed into any sort of suspicious or worrisome tumor. So it's an ongoing process, and I feel like this is really what it means to be living with cancer. But I couldn't be at a better place working with a better doctor. As I said in my first video, she tracks every patient. Everything is designed especially for the individual. She follows up. She does not let anything drop. And it's just a phenomenal practice. All of the nurses are fabulous. It's like one big family, and it's been a joy to be here and to work with her. And I actually began to think that I would not want to leave because I've become so accustomed to everyone and the wonderful, healing, upbeat, fun atmosphere in the office. And I did want to say one more thing about Dr. von Schaefer, and that is that not only is she trained beautifully, not only was she a vascular surgeon, and when she could no longer perform surgery because she had an injury, she switched fields to biomolecular chemistry and biology. But she had 5 children, and she has a whole family of dogs. She has a whole family of miniature greyhounds. She also arranges flowers. She's very artistic, and she loves what she does. She loves what she does. So there is no better place. If you have been diagnosed with cancer, again I say, at the very least, have a consultation with Dr. von Schaefer so you can find out what your options are. And if you want personalized treatment, I don't know any other place to go. So as I think about my future and having been through, in the next months, the dendritic and then having a checkup, and I think about how will I feel in 5 years? What will that be like? I realize that truthfully, I'm never home free from cancer. It could pop up at any time. And the comfort in knowing that I'm working with Dr. von Schaefer is that I will be in contact with her throughout the rest of my life, which is both a burden since it means I can't, I don't want to live here. So as I move around the United States or try to travel if I can, it makes it more difficult to check in with her, but I know that I will be checking in with her for the rest of my life. I won't be home free and completely without any concern about the cancer reoccurring. So I'm okay with that because I know what good hands I'm in. But I do know that I will have to be checked. I'll probably have to have PET scans, cancer shots. And she has all kinds of additional creative thoughts about how to treat cancer if it comes back. I mean, we've already talked about that to a certain degree. And I don't have to live in the future, I just have to live in the day. But I know that I will be very well taken care of regardless of what happens. And she will always be in my life, which is actually a gift.